you ready to make technology work for you? Tune in to Act on Tech, the podcast where we break down the latest tech trends and show you how to boost your productivity at home and in your business. So, subscribe to Act on Tech today and visit alexcustomtech.com to see how we can take your business to the next level. That's Act on Tech, your guide to smarter tech for a smarter business. Alex Custom Tech, IT means integrity and trust.
Hello, welcome to Act on Tech, where we talk all things technology. I'm Alex of Alex Custom Tech, and today's episode is a hands-on on business owners and solopreneurs, if you want to call it that, and small business teams, small teams who want to just know a little bit about how to prepare themselves for troubles in IT. Okay, so and how to be able to recover from simple problems to stay productive. So that's what today's topic is going to be, right? We're talking about DIY, tech tools to have on hand, so in case something happens, you can quickly fix those minor problems to stay productive. Troubleshoot, recovery, whatever you want to call it. Okay? So you don't really have to be an IT pro to stay ahead of the common tech problems. Whatever it is, dead laptop because of charging, slow Wi-Fi connection, or missing files. Having the right tools nearby to see if time is pretty much priceless and reduces stress, right? So today we're gonna do a walkthrough about some of the things that I consider a must-have. Items on hand for every small business. I hate doing this so everybody has to do this, everybody has to do that. I kind of want to give you guys the information, and then you can take it or leave it as you wish. But it's a good to have, right? Having these tools in a bag. If you guys are prepper, you hear about bug out bags. It's a term that they use that in case something happens catastrophically, they have a bag ready to go. It's called a bug out bag. You can have a kind of a bug out bag, but this bag is for like any IT problem that should arise. Again, you won't be able to fix all the problems, but the basic simple ones you can fix if you follow my recipe here or recommendation. Okay, so we're going to talk about hardware problems and software problems. So it's a hardware common problems and software common problems and the fixes to those things, right? So core hardware tools you should have in your bag. We're going to call it a bug out bag. Even though bug out bag is a prepper thing, I'm going to kind of use it in this scenario. So what you should have in your bug out bag for IT is a portable power bank. Now what that is, it keeps your phone or your tablet charged during meetings or on the go. You might be traveling. A lot of people, given the fact that we don't really work in a stationary place anymore, a lot of people have to go. Their job is to really go on site, go to other clients. They're pitching this, they're doing meetings, they're constantly on the go. They're on the plane, they're on the buses, they're in their cars, all of that. A power bank is a bank, a battery that's like charged, and then you can plug your phone or you plug your tablet into it, and it can give you that extra power in case you're running out of power. So a power bank should be definitely in that bag. Spare laptop chargers. Whether or not some people in my industry would say laptops are a dying thing. They're not. We're moving to a more mobile, technical world. Laptops, I don't think are going to be going anywhere. They might not need repairing the way they used to, but they're still here, and they're going to be here for a long time. And you need a way to charge these laptops, whether it be a MacBook or a regular PC, Microsoft regular laptop that runs Windows or Linux. You need a way to charge it. If the battery dies, you can charge it up. Sometimes the battery, I don't think it happens too much now, but back in the day you could overcharge a laptop and then the battery just wouldn't charge anymore. Or you might have a situation where the cable that you have for your mobile moving around, because of the constant moving around, it's have a short in it or it doesn't work anymore. You want to have another cable, so just don't have the one that it came with in the box. You want to buy another one as a backup. Sometimes people have like desk where their laptop is on a it sits at the desk and it has a docking station and it charges and get power that way, but once you pull it away you use the one that came in the bag. You want to have one at the desk, two in the bag. In case one dies, you have another one as a backup. So you want to have an additional spare laptop charger. Ethernet cable. As a network engineer, I have a lot of these lying around the place, but you want an extra Ethernet cable. Why? You might go somewhere that has that lost Wi-Fi connection. Wi-Fi is very slow. You might be doing a presentation. You can plug into their network in opposed to relying on your Wi-Fi. Sometimes you go somewhere where there's a Wi-Fi, it's working fine, but nobody knows the password. You can plug into the system directly, get internet, do your presentation. Always have a portable. I always have an Ethernet cable with you, right? USB-C to USB-A adapter, right? We're kind of going to USB-C. It's somewhere they made a decision that everybody's going to use USB-C now. So a lot of places you might go still have USB-A type A there. You want to have an adapter so you can plug into that system. You can keep moving. You don't have to be scrambling around like you take out your USB and like, oh, it's not the right connector. Once you have an adapter, there's nothing stopping you. Okay. HDMI cable plus adapter, the same concept. A lot of things are HDMI now. Your presentation is HDMI, but you might have an older projector. You want to have an adapter. Have an adapter there so you can plug into whatever the team have there. You can plug into it. You don't have to be asking around and scrambling around. You have a bag ready to go with prevented everything's in there. You're ready for whatever life throws at you, right? Of course, a flash drive, but the flash drive shouldn't be any flash drive. You should have a flash drive that can do encryption. So you have your files on there. You can transfer files real quick, but at the same time, if you lose it, nobody can use it because it's encrypted. So what we cover in your bug bag, you want to have a portable power bank. You want to have a spare laptop charger. You want to have a Type C to Type A adapter, and you want an HDMI cable adapter plus the HDMI cable itself. HDMI cable and adapter for HDMI, right? And you want to have a flash drive, one that's encryption ready, right? Now for software, gonna get a little bit tricky here. Now you might say, what software problems do I need to solve, on the fly? Well, I'm gonna go through it. So you want to have a couple software with you as a basic toolkit. So, software and troubleshooting. So you might want, let's back up. Let's talk about tools before we get into software. Some gears to have on you in your bug bag too. Okay, I want to go. Software is going to be last. Some gear you need to have. So basic tools: screwdriver, cable tester, microfiber cloth, compressed ear. I'm going to go through each of them. Screwdriver. You have those two screwdrivers that have the Phillips and the flat head. You might want to have, they can flip them around. It's a good thing to have on you because you never know what you're going to have to unscrew something. Cable tester. They're really cheap cable testers that you can test a Ethernet cable, because sometimes they'll go bad. They don't go bad all the time, but sometimes they do go bad, and you want to make sure that the reason why you're not getting internet, or the reason why you get no connection, is because of the cable. You might want to swap that out. So cable tester is good. Microfiber cloth. It's just a cloth to wipe off the screen. Sometimes the screens get kind of dirty. You want a special cloth that does that. Micro Center has a lot of these things there, right? Compressed ear. Compressed ear is a little canister. I have ear in it. You can spray it on the keyboard. This is kind of a funny one because I just went to a client the other day and they have a lot of computers in the office, and the people are using like Clorox cloth to wipe down the keyboards, and now the keyboards are like not acting right. And what happened is that water goes inside the circuit boards of the keyboard and then kind of like corrode things and mess things up. If you want to get the dirt out of the keyboard, you don't need to be using a wet cloth. You need to use a compressed air to get under there. So that's kind of definitely something you want to have in your bag, right? And as far as like another thing you want in your bag is a label maker or cable tags. When you're sitting in a desk or a cubicle with a bunch of other people, you want to make sure you label stuff that you know what's yours and what's theirs. That's a good thing to have. And I use a lot of cable. I use a lot of tags. I'm kind of like, OCD when it comes to that kind of stuff. So cable, card, organizer, you want to have zip ties. Those are good to have, although I probably need to go pick up some now because I just gave somebody a bunch of my zip ties and I'm very nervous because I don't think I have any more. I got to make a trip to Home Depot. And external mouse and keyboard. This is another one. Sometimes you have your laptop, it's acting glitchy. You have your trackpad on your laptop, right? And it doesn't work. You have a mouse in your bag, a plug-in one. You can plug into your laptop and keep it moving. I have my laptop, my work laptop, my field laptop is a very good laptop. I've had it for years. It's a ThinkPad. I recommend that, just so you know. And I don't use the trackpad on it that much. I have a wireless mouse that I use a lot. So you want to have an external mouse. Hopefully you don't have to have a wireless one. You can have a plug one that's plugged into it, but either one is fine, right? An additional keyboard. You never know when it's going to need that. It's nice keyboard you can buy and put in your bug out bag, right? Now, this one people wouldn't expect, but this one is a good one to have. Spare router and Wi-Fi extender. Now, on my website, I recommend a particular router. This is perfect. I think everybody who does things on the road should have one of these. It's a router you can have in the hotels or wherever you go, and you can it's very handy. So this has a lot of features, but you should have one of these on you in your bug out bag, because what happens is that if you need to create a network so you can get internet, or if you need to secure your network to your laptop via the VPN, this is perfect. So you want to have one of these. I recommend this particular item. Go to my website, go to my recommended page or Alex recommend page. You'll see it on there. It's a little travel router. You want to pick that up, put in your bug out bag. It's very important. It's useful for your main network equipment. No, let me repeat that. It's useful if your main network equipment dies. You're up and running, you're still doing things. Okay, now the software. So software you want to have available to you, right? And have quick access to. Remote access tools. Chrome has a built-in remote desktop. You can use that. There's also AnyDesk and there's also RuskDesk. You want to have something like that in case you need to remote into something. Okay, speed test app. You can Google that. There's a couple of apps out there, so you can do that to test your internet speeds if you're getting what you're supposed to get from ISP, or if the Wi-Fi in the location where you are is not working, you might want to use that. That's something you can do. Okay, drivers and firmware updaters. Now, yes and no. You want to know how to do this, but this takes a little bit of a study. But you want to have something that can pull down updates as you need them for like your printer or your computer or whatever drivers you have. I remember just fixed this guy's computer that he has a computer for a couple of years, but the camera doesn't work. All that required was just the built-in camera didn't work. All that required was just a driver, but I have to get a particular driver to get that. Okay, you want to have data recovery software. A couple of tools I recommend would be Desk Drill, right? That's a really good one. You can look for other ones out there. You want to be able to recover data in case you lose it, and of course a PDF editor. Sometimes you might want to have one of those. There's a lot of lightweight software out there that has free versions you can use. Another a good one I recommend is PDF 24. That's a good one, and you can use that to recover or edit or any PDF files you have. These are the things that I think with your bug out bag or your laptop or whatever, on your laptop or on a little flash drive, you can have these software on there so you can install them on the fly in case you need them. If you have these things that I listed out here, again, you're not going to be able to fix every problem under the sun, but A lot of the minor ones you'll be able to tack on before you even call your MSP. Now, of course, you don't have to be doing any of this. You can just have somebody like me or MSP, local MSP, to come in and just fix these problems. Or you can have an IT guy that's there, run this by him, so that, he has these tools on hand. More likely he does. It's good if you can do these things, but my contention is that you focus on your job, your main job. But again, you might be in the field, MSP is not close to you, you might have to solve a problem on the fly. Having a bug out bag will be good, right? So that's what I'm saying. Now, network basics and emergencies. Like I said, talked about a spare modem or a portable modem. I talked about that. Also, another thing you can have, your ISP sometimes will offer you a mobile hotspot. You can use one of those. Verizon has one, AT&T has one. You might want to have one of those. Again, you're paying for something that you're not really using all the time, but it's good to have. Like, I have it built into my phone, so I can use my phone as a hotspot if I need to. So I'm always have internet available to me, right? You might want to have something like that. If you're not paying for it, you might want to pay for it, or you might want to buy something else as an organization for your team, so they have that with them all the time. And of course, along that, with the spare modem, with the portable modem, I told you I'm talking about modem, the portable router that I talked about, it'd be perfect, right? Network switch unmanaged. So I look, a small 5-port switch wouldn't be a bad idea. There's one that, okay, this kind of get complicated, but I don't want to go. Let's get a portable. Let's get a small switch, 5-port switch, in case you have to get some extra ports. You can plug in and get some extra ports, right? Worst case scenario, you're in a place, you need some ports. You can talk to the IT guy in that particular place and say, hey, I need some more ports. He might help you out. If not, just take out your 5-port switch, plug it into the thing, plug your laptops in, and you should be fine, right? So yeah, that's what we talked about. Just a little bag with these tools in there can go a long way. Yeah, it's not a long podcast, but bear in mind, this is very good to have, right? Again, of course, you don't have to do it, okay? I guess all the time. It's just a good thing to have, so you don't have to be calling MSP all the time. Some things you probably can set, you can solve without calling them. Honestly, if you do solve these problems, you need to let them know that you did solve the problem and how you solved them, right? Of course, your MSP, if you have a guy on site, none of this stuff really probably wouldn't even matter. But if you do travel a lot for business, where you're a salesperson or you do a lot of things in the field, you might want to have a bug out back just in case, right? And of course, rely on your MSP, your local guys, rely on your local IT in-house guys, or the guys you're working with. These guys, I can't say it enough. These guys are knowledgeable. They're passionate about this. They really love doing what they're doing, and they definitely can help you out. We are here to help you, okay? We're definitely here to help you, and we love doing what we do. And I'm here to solve problems if I can solve problems. And if you can take away anything from here, like, you can do this stuff to be your own DIY guy. And this stuff relates to home too. You can relate to have it for your house, you can use this stuff at home. Okay, so like I always say, like I always say, stay ready, stay resourceful, keep acting on tech. Like I said, this is a very short podcast. It's a lot of stuff going on here. Alex Custom Tech, we're making a lot of changes. I am trying to keep up with the post on the blog that I have on my website. I'm trying to make some changes to the website, and I want you guys to visit the recommended page and click on those things if you see anything in there that you find interesting. I'm doing a lot of stuff with surveillance and cameras now, and I'm probably should do a podcast on that. Maybe that's my next podcast. Talk about little things, little do's and don'ts of surveillance. And so visit the website, check out the other podcasts that I have, and keep acting on tech. Right, like I said, this is a short one. Right, I'm gonna have the AI take over from now. I'm gonna have her close this out with anything, but like I said, stay productive, keep acting on tech.
Looking for tech that just works and someone who keeps it real? Tune in to Act on Tech, the podcast that breaks down everyday technology in plain English. No jargon, no hype, just tools, tips, and insights to help you stay productive, stay efficient, and keep acting on tech. Need gear you can count on? Visit the Alex Recommends page at alexcustomtech.com. It's full of trusted products, from smart cameras to mini PCs, handpicked and tested by Alex himself. And when it's time to get serious about your setup, Alex Custom Tech is here to help. From small business networks to smart home installs, we've got your back. So remember, listen to Act on Tech, shop smart with Alex Recommends, and get support from Alex Custom Tech. Stay productive, stay efficient, and keep acting on tech.
Hey there, Jersey and Eastern PA businesses. Ready to take your IT game to the next level? Get excited because Alex Custom Tech is coming your way. We're your go-to for IT support, bringing integrity and trust to every service. From network upgrades to virtualization and even relocating your IT setup, we've got you covered. Stay tuned as we put the finishing touches on our new site. Alex Custom Tech, helping your business thrive with top-notch IT support right in your backyard.
Welcome to Alex Custom Tech, your trusted partner for computer service and repair since 2010. We provide professional consulting services to clients throughout New Jersey and Pennsylvania, offering everything from computer repair to network design and installation. Our focus is on building efficient, results-driven professional relationships with our clients. We work with you to create customized solutions that fit your specific needs, whether you're an individual or an organization. Our comprehensive IT consulting services are designed to make your technology work more effectively for you. We provide solutions that meet your business's performance and utilization demands. Because we understand that when your technology doesn't work, neither do you. We specialize in network design and implementation, taking the pain out of network creation, maintenance, and repair. Our team understands that even minimal downtime can impact your productivity and revenue. That's why we offer 24/7 proactive monitoring and maintenance to strategically optimize and protect your infrastructure. For residential and business clients, we provide affordable and reliable computer repair services, available both on-site and at our location. Our commitment to quality is reflected in our satisfied customers' experiences. We service New Jersey and Pennsylvania. Alex Custom Tech is ready to serve your IT needs. Contact us today at 855-668-6315 or email info@alexcustomtech.com to discover how Alex Custom Tech can help optimize your technology solutions.